Hey everyone, my name is Marshall Mine, bringing you a brand new video, and it's really sad to say, but EA Sports UFC has been patched for the very last time according to the gameplay developer on the forums. But the very good thing about this patch is that even though it's a last patch for the game, it's a very significant patch. This patch fixed a lot of problems and it improved the game greatly. Right here I am playing with Rafael Dos Anjos, one of the fighters that was released. And right here my opponent keeps going for the clinch over and over again, and when your opponent does that, all you have to do is just keep denying it. And as you can see right there, his stamina went very low. I took him down, tries to get me off, nope, pass to half guard, and I'm gonna try to lock in a knee bar right there. Let's see if Carlos Condit can defend that. Can Carlos Condit stop the submission artist that is Rafael Dos Anjos? That knee bar is about to get really nasty. Can he defend it? Can he defend it? It does not look like he can defend it. It's about to get locked in, and Carlos Condit taps to Rafael Dos Anjos. That was a very quick fight. You do not want to mess with this guy's ground game. He's pretty nasty. He's got the chess master. Watch out for those submissions as well as his striking. We move on to the next fight, and then this fight we are going as Anthony Rumble Johnson, who is also one of the fighters that was released alongside a patch. When you look at his fighter model right here, it looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks great. A lot of detail, a lot of work went into this one, so it looks great. But when it comes to his actual abilities in the game, I will say that he is one of the absolute worst fighters in EA Sports UFC, but he's very usable. You just have to use him a certain way, as I am going up against Alexander Gustafsson, who is by far the best fighter in the light heavyweight and middleweight division. He is tall, lanky, has fluidity, has a lot of power, and he covers a lot of distance. But because of this patch, you will see a lot of players are starting to play in a very patient way. A lot of players are starting to pick their shots much better. The pace of the fights has slowed down drastically, and I like fighting in that kind of pace. So as this fight starts off, the first thing that I noticed was that my opponent was being careful. He was being patient. Usually you see guys with Gustafsson just trying to mow you down, trying to run you over, especially when you have a guy like Anthony Johnson, who doesn't have the best endurance. I think it's like a 61 or so. Not just that, he has those sluggish, slow punches that takes forever to land. So when you're using a guy like Anthony Johnson, you have to be really careful. You don't want to gas yourself out. You want to pick your shots. You want to try to land heavy shots, because he is very powerful in this game. You want to try to get that stamina advantage. You want to use distance, move around, know when to strike. And what I'm doing right here is I'm not really engaging, but at the same time I'm making sure that I'm winning the round. So I will try to land some significant strikes, try to land a few leg kicks, try to land a few knees to the body, try to land a few hooks to the body. Just make sure that I am above in the scorecards while also not overexerting myself, making sure that my guy still has enough stamina to do damage. When you fight these guys, and as he goes for a takedown right there, I denied, hit him with a leg kick. Like I was saying, when you fight these guys, sometimes they get really impatient, they get tired of waiting, they get sick of the slow pace, they get bored or whatever, and they will get wild and crazy and waste their stamina, as my opponent is doing right here, and I will make him pay for that. As I go hook, boom, uppercut, one more uppercut, and Alexander Gustafsson is out cold. That is the power of Anthony Johnson. You do not want to mess around with this guy on the feet. But that's pretty much it for this one. All I have to say about the patch is that it fixed a lot of problems that a lot of people are having. One of them is the dash hook. It fixed the lunging problem, the people that always constantly sidestep for absolutely no reason. Now you can stop them in their tracks. And the stamina changes also makes for more technical fights, more fights that require more patience, and just better fights overall. But thank you for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Be safe, guys. Be safe.